Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Yes, Friday night after work. It is finally Friday night again. And that means it's time for a beer tasting. And if you want to do me a favor and subscribe and help me get up to 1,000 subscribers, actually help me get up to 1,000,000 subscribers. That would be outstanding. But I'm going to set my goals low, set my sights low at first. Though it's been a few years, but I'm an unmonetized little guy on the internet just talking about bullshit and drinking beer, talking about, well, not so much talking about movies the way I used to, but more talking about toys that I have, which I got lots, not the dirty kind. I don't talk about those. Not saying I don't have any, I just don't talk about them in the videos. But anyway, yes, it is Friday night, and this here is, I moved the camera slightly. It was, oh no, no, I can see. I can see over there, there's my living room set. That's where I do the living room stuff. Over there's where I used to do my cooking videos over there, but I haven't done any of those in a couple of years just because I haven't had time. Did so many of them during COVID. COVID was good for that, as terrible as COVID was overall. But and had some friends tell me you should do some more cooking videos. I miss those, and I miss doing them too. It's just when do I have time to do them? I don't want to do them on Saturday because Saturday is, well, actually now that it's getting into shitty weather time and I won't be bike riding as much, then yes, I could probably do a couple on the Saturdays. Yeah, maybe I will start doing that. And I don't do them during the week because I'm just too tired after work. And oh, look what I caught! I caught a dinosaur. Can you hear the dinosaur? Ooh. Sounds like I'm hurting her, but she just hates getting picked up. I try and pick her up, I just lift her up a tiny bit. And she's like, ow! But anyway, yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into this beer. Also, if you want to like, subscribe, comment, talk about, you want to talk about beers, you want to talk about the Misfits, you want to talk about Leatherface. I did rewatch the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, the straight, the direct sequel, 40 years after, whatever, 50 years after, whatever it's supposed to be, again last night. I watched it when it first came out, and I kind of liked it. Watch again last night. It just, I don't know. It didn't seem to be as good as I remember it being, but also I didn't remember it being super great to be the first time, but still enjoyable to watch. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, you're a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you haven't seen it yet, yeah, do it. And great. Now the cat's throwing up. Great stuff, great content, isn't this? Tell me this is not worth subscribing for, and it's free. And she's doing round two right here by my foot. Come on. She barfs all the time. Actually, that wasn't so bad. It was just a little bit of, But she's always done that, and she's been to the vet. She's not sick. It's nothing like that. It's just, I don't know, just stomach problems. But, and understand, we love our pets. Like, when Billy was still with us, our dog, she would stub her toe when Tracy and I to the vet just to make sure everything's okay. Like, we spoil our pets in that way. They are probably the healthiest pets you could ever imagine. But anyway, I'm getting way off track here. Let's get into this beer. This beer. Speaking of cats, right there is a cat. Now this came from Montreal, Quebec, Ontario, or Quebec, Canada rather. So everything's in French, and I could take the time to look up what it says, but I'm just going to be lazy and not do that. But Calica, I believe. I don't know. Let's look at it again. I believe the excuse me, the beer is called the brewery is called Noctem Artisans Brasseurs, bilingual country, but I don't speak French, only what I remember from school, which this is not it. And I know that this blurb here has nothing to do with the specific beer. It talks about the company, because I did do a couple tastings of this company before. And but this beer is okay. It's a Gose or Gose. I always call it a Gose. Everyone says it's called Gose. I don't know. I always say Gose. With citrus and a word I'm not sure what it says. But there is the can art, which I think is really cool. Tracy got this because she knows I love cats. Anything with a skull, cats, or movie-related beers, she'll probably grab for me. And yeah, so there's obviously a really cool-looking cat on there. And had some citrus, looks like lemons on the side there. And that's their logo. I like their logo. And I guess they have beer-themed cats, beer-themed cats, cat-themed beers, because the other two beers I did in tastings were also were cat-themed. So, and their logo's a cat, so I'm guessing that's kind of their thing. But let's get into this. Enough of my rambling BS, and we'll see what happens when I open a scan. All right. Doesn't really have a lot of. Well, actually, no. Didn't have a lot of scent to it in the beginning, but I first smelled it. But no, it's kind of it's kind of citrusy. I can actually smell the citrus, which is a good sign. Um, though I did drink a beer, I did do a tasting a couple weeks ago where it smelled really fruity, it smelled really good, and then it tastes like garbage. And I compared it to shampoo, and you smell a bottle of shampoo, it smells all fruity and delicious and stuff, or fruity and sweet and everything, and then if you were to taste it, like I was gonna say, and then when you taste it, no, but then if you were to taste it, it tastes like shampoo. So that's what it reminded me of. But maybe, hopefully, this won't be the same thing. So let's give it a pour. I'll go lefty this time. I'll do it in reverse. See if I spill the beer. Oh, I did. Pouring it with my right hand. I didn't spill it though. I did. I dripped it a little bit. It's see, dripping there. There's a drip, 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 drip. There it goes. But anyway, there it is. It's kind of like a peachy color. Not really like a. I wouldn't say. Well, I guess if the citrus is orange in here, I'm just trying to see what does it say. It doesn't really say anything about the ingredients, so I don't know if it's. Okay, it does actually have the blurb here is it's in French, but it is about this beer. I can make it some of the words. It just says citrus, but and yeah, it doesn't really say orange or anything, grapefruit or anything like that. So, but it does have a nice kind of a nice color, like a juicy kind of color. So, let's see how it goes. Yeah, first sip wasn't too impressive. Like it's like there's a sweetness there that I can taste on my tongue, but there's also like a something else there that's just sort of not really. I don't know. It's not like it's almost like it's bland. You know when you get those soda waters with a hint of like juice, whatever, it's a hint of pineapple, a hint of this. They're like vodka or gin, and then they have a hint of whatever, or boobly, for example. It's like soda water with a hint of whatever flavor you might get. That's what this is kind of like, but it's like it's not a beer. First of all, just to clarify, it's not an actual beer, but it has like it almost tastes like it has a very bland thing with like this sweetness that sort of follows it. If that makes any sense, like it's just I don't know. Honestly, I can't. I don't really like it. What's the percentage? The alcohol percentage? I know it's kind of a lower one. It's 3.5, 3.5%. So yeah, it's not particularly strong in that department. And I wouldn't even say like if it was super cold, which it was when I opened it, and it was a hot day. If I was thirsty, it'd be refreshing only because I'm thirsty. But it's really not that impressive. The other beers I had from them, I think I really enjoyed them. I can't remember; it was a long time ago. But this particular one, the can art is amazing. I really like the can art. It's really cute and cool looking. But the beer itself, I can't really say I care for it. Like I would never have it. I would never buy it again. But I don't know if you've had it before. Comment below. Let me know. Like let me know what you thought of it. Like I'm not hating on it or anything. It's just really not for me. I mean, ugh, making me burp though. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much more to say about it. It's just it's a little underwhelming. That's kind of about it. Like it's not gross. It's not like undrinkable. It's just not flavorful. It's like drinking watery juice. It's just not really a lot happening in it. But I don't know. Maybe if you've had it and you have a different opinion about it. I don't know, Johnny. What do you think? Oh, you don't like it either. But I don't know. Anyway, little quick bait shot. Misfits out of the way. Just kind of keep it straight. I'm gonna keep this one straight. Makes it easier to edit later. Take off my glasses. Eh. There we go. There's my clickbait. Eh. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you watched it all the way, if you want to comment below, tell me if you've had it before, if you've liked it. Misfits. And if you liked it, or if you didn't like it, or if you have had similar beers that you might want to suggest that maybe I have access to in Toronto area, Canada, Ontario. But yeah, but again, thanks for watching. If you did it all the way, you want to subscribe, help me get up to 1 million subscribers, or 1,000. No, 1,000 would be a good start. You want to comment, like, all that usual fun YouTube stuff. And now I'm going to go have a quick shower because I did just get home from work. And I'm on my way to actually watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space tonight. So that is going to be exciting and fun to see on the big screen. Anyway, and thank you for watching. And until the next one, bye.